I will show you how to get the max speed bonus from this. It's important to firstly press your light striders, now the banner. Hello, it's Rigers. In today's video I will show you my updated PvP build, where I sacrificed a little bit of my damage to mobility, so now I am not so slow and sluggish, but I am more mobile, and this build is fun to play and actually works quite well versus Tempests. So firstly I will show you my skills, gears and so on, and then you will see how it works in practice, because for this build specifically is important your skill rotation in the right order and the timing with your skills. So let's begin. Let's start with Paragon, where I am still using the brawler, which is old Paragon Warden, and I'm using these skills as you can see here because it still works best for me. From warband I am using the protector, which increased my block chance by 5%, and then you can see another attributes here. The important one is the last one, which increase your life by 6.5% and your size by 15%. I will not go more into details for this, but this is the attributes which I am using from warband. Let's move to my skills, which are the falling sword, banner, drawing water and conjuration of light. Let's look on my set items. I am using 4-piece Vitus, 4-piece Mountebank. Instead of 4-piece Vitus you can use 2-piece Vitus and 2-piece Shepherd. And here important note is my curse properties, because I never used curse gear before because I didn't like the negative effects which you get, but now Blizzard remove these negative effects and you have only the positive, so I am start using it. And here I am using 6-piece Vexed. Let's look at closer on it. And when your summons enter the battlefield, you let out a roar dealing 130% of your damage to nearby enemies. This is not so interesting, but here if you have 6 pieces, the roar drives your summons into a furious rage, increasing their movement and attack speed by 24% for 6 seconds, and the cooldown is 30 seconds, which is very good for my horses light striders, which is my main source of damage. So this is very good. And for the last 2 pieces I am using Method, and it works similarly like shield, Gimcrack, Buckler, because when I gain a shield and I am hit by enemies, I will deal some damage as a counter attack. And finally, here's my changes or biggest changes to my build. First is the helm, Mask of Condemnation, because before I used the Arrow Keeper, but now after the update Mask of Condemnation was buffed, so it increased my attack speed and attack speed of course of my summons by not 20% but by 30%, and it increased crit rate by 20%, and they changed the cooldowns for this, so now it works very well, the Mask of Condemnation. And I did a testing and now it works a little bit better than the Arrow Keeper. The burst damage is lower, but overall performance is a little bit better. Now my chest is Commander's Rally, which increase my damage by 19% when my horses are on, which is most of the time, so most of the time I have increased my damage by 19%. Then here for the shoulders there's 2 options. You can use the new ones, Bale Protector, which I like right now and I am using them, and the good thing about this is that the falling sword also grants a shield for 2 seconds, absorbing 40,000 damage and providing immunity to loss of control and knockback, which is very good, and it cannot trigger more often than once every 2 seconds. The thing is that the description is wrong. The shield works only if you hit enemies, not if you only press the skill. Or instead of Bell Protector here, you can use Sifket's Advantage, which increase the duration of your Light Striders by 39%. It's up to you which you will decide to use. You can test it and then decide it. I like them both, but now I am sticking with Bale Protector. My pants are the Light Striders because it's my main source of damage. My main hand is the Observer because it's increased the damage for the Punish, which is my main skill for primary attack. My second main hand is Luminous Rain because I really like this essence, because Falling Sword now follows you, damaging nearby enemies and reducing their movement speed. It's very good essence. And for shields I am using Gimcrack Buckler because it's complementary with my main primary attack skill Punish, because when I deal damage with my Punish, then Punish granted me hardened sense, and then my blocks will trigger an explosion dealing some damage to enemies. And here is another changes which I did to my build, and now I am started the Unholy Wall, and it's mainly because of the Tempests meta, because I need to be more mobile now. And this is very good with combination with Mask of Condemnation and the Light Striders, of course, because each ally affected by Holy Banner increases the movement speed of you and your allies by 12% up to a maximum of 60%. So this is important for my mobility. So it's my legendary gear. Let's look on the skill rotation, how to get the most speed from it. Firstly, I will show you my speed. My basic speed, movement speed, is increased by 13%. So, and now I will try to press the banner, now the Light Striders, and let's look on my speed, how it changed, and my movement speed is now 25%. It's because it counts me as one person, so I got the 12% bonus from attack speed, but this is the wrong skill rotation, because this way you wouldn't get the max speed bonus which you can get. So now I will show you how to get the max speed bonus from this. It's important to firstly press your Light Striders, now the banner, and now let's look on my speed bonus. As you can see, my movement speed now is 49%, and it's because the every my summon is counting for 12% movement speed increase. So 2 Light Striders are 24% damage, sorry, 24% speed bonus increased, and my previous movement speed was 25%, so it's 49%. So this is the right order. So let's try it again. Firstly, let's press the Light Strider, then the banner, and look at this, how quick we are. So use it in this order. In this example, you can see how I am using it as a hunter, because look at how I will be able to chase this Tempest. Now we are fighting on the idol, and look at this, how fast I am and how I am able to catch him. Now he is running away, and then again I speed up myself, and I have caught him again on the idol. He is caught by my teammates too. Now he is running away, but finally he is dead. So here you can see how fast I was. In this example I will be using this for saving my life, because look at this, I am fighting on the idol and now I am procced, and they are going for me, this Tempest. I am stunned, but look at this, my speed is increased thanks to the Light Striders, and look at it. how I am able to go away, go to safety and heal up. So it works nice. And my last example is how to start engagement. First of all, press configuration of light, then your right sliders, and then go in. Look at how fast I am. I put serious damage to them, but I'm caught by barb and got some damage too, but never mind. So this build works great, and I am still working on new essences because unfortunately I don't have all of them yet, but I have some ideas how to bring a new build or how to create a new build based around the shock. So stay tuned for this, because when I finally will get all these essences which I needed for this, I will try some new build. So that's for all today, guys. Thank you for watching and see ya next time.